live from the press box here at Soldier Field after the Detroit Lions lose 28-13 to the Chicago Bears. They fall to 9-4 on the season. All of a sudden, they've lost 2 games in a row in the division. Still 9-4, but yeah, I'm not gonna. There's nothing really to sugarcoat out of this one. It was basically a carbon copy of the last time these two played a couple weeks ago, and the Lions just never got that swing planted. Either one or two. I mean, shoot, they gave a couple away in this one. There were the interceptions. There was the botched snap or whatever the heck happened on the fumble there. But they gave it away quickly after the Bears had just retaken the lead. I mean, there's the Aiden Hutchinson penalty, on 4th and 13, and then after the game, he was owning the Fields touchdown that put the Bears up 25-13 after the game too for saying that he stunted in a situation where he wish he wouldn't have, and that kind of put his defensive tackles in a bad position. And I'll just say this: it was the most. Hutchinson's a very emotional player. Like he's emotional. Like he'll be real with you, but like this was the most emotional I've seen him. I mean, he said the word disgusted a couple times. He was truly sick to his stomach. I usually do a couple other things like this video and like a links post real quick just to get the website moving after the game, but I kind of just was like blown away by his emotions. And I talked to John Kaminsky too, so check that out, mlife.com/Lions. But I mean, I'd love to sit here and blame the defense. You can blame them for quite a bit. A lot of missed tackles, that killer of a penalty. I mean, you know who the Bears are. You know who Justin Fields is. You know what they're going to try and do and how they're going to try and beat you. So that's a tough one to sit with because I mean, they're supposed to be the better team in this situation. And I guess the one thing that kind of took me by surprise after the game, when you kind of get a chance to catch your breath, is just how lifeless the offense was. I mean, the passing game, the Bears did a great job taking away Amon-Ra St. Brown. It was kind of like the second a week in a row. I mean, last week he had the big touchdown, but I think he might have only finished with 3 catches for 21 yards. And I'm not going to call that a drop at the end of the game, but that's a play that St. Brown always makes. So it was kind of one of those days, and it was a shaky day for Jared Goff. I mean, there were a lot of low balls here, a lot of missed opportunities. I mean, I don't know if it was on Goff or on J-Mo on the deep ball. J-Mo never really turned his head around, but it also seemed like the ball was about 10 yards short. So I think it was just ugly on both sides. But, it was just another one of those instances where the Lions are in the hole, and their offense seemed to only have a little life when they were running David Montgomery up the gut, or they had a couple good looks in the first half. I loved what they were doing on offense. They were getting a little tricky with it. You got Sewell out wide in front of the Amon-Ra St. Brown screen. You got Sewell and Decker on the same side, and they run the other direction, and Gibbs goes off for 36 yards. And I don't know, maybe it was just the flow of the game in the second half, but the creativity, the innovation kind of went away, and the offense was just lifeless. I mean, there was no passing attack in that second half. I mean, it was really, really ugly. I mean, they got shut out here in the second half. They once again steal the lead from the Bears in the first half to take the lead at halftime, and then just like I said, they never got that big swing play. They never got that big takeaway. They never got that big stop this week. I mean, and they had their chances because that's how they had the lead at the half. That 4th-and-inches play call by the Bears that really opened the door for the Lions to storm back, go up 13-10, get the ball out of the break, and guess what? Third quarter struggles continued, 3-and-out, and then just an ugly day, really ugly day. I've got to get back to work. We've got quite a bit to do. Gonna knock out some transcripts, but I've got the Hutchinson story posted already at mlive.com/Lions. Corey Woods has been running our Subtext Insider Text today. He's with us at the game, so give Corey some love and click on his stories and stuff like that. And Kyle's got his instant observations already rolling, so yeah. But yeah, it was a somber locker room. It was a lot of mistakes on both sides of the ball. Just yeah, shut out in the second half. The Bears scored 4 unanswered times in the second half. I mean, it was one of those games that it never felt like the Lions, even when they went into the break, 13-10 leading, getting the ball in the second half, it really never felt like they were in control of this game. The only times it felt like they were in control is when the Bears gave them a little gift, or Fields missed a guy, or that 4th-and-inches call. That was the window to really put them away. If they could have came out in that third quarter, added some points, built that lead, but because I'm not going to sit here and blame one player. I'm not going to sit here and do all that. But the offense let the defense down, and the defense let the offense down. That first half had a lot of missed tackles, a lot of missed assignments, a lot of miscues. We saw some rotations going on. Tracy Walker got pulled. saw Fatu Malafan will get some run. Kindle Vildor, before he left the game with cramping, was playing over, Jerry Jacobs, yeah. And so they moved some pieces around him. And they even adjusted. I mean, you guys want to wring your hands over Aaron Glenn and adjustments, but like that first quarter, they were playing with 3 linebackers on the field. That second quarter, that third quarter, 2 linebackers, getting the edge guys out there, Pascal getting a little more run, and they just kind of they got away from them. They really got away from them. They made the key mistakes today. And that's the big difference. They made the key mistakes. It was sloppy. The offense was lifeless, and the defense really dropped the ball in those key moments. But I'm gonna get going. Ben Raven, mlive.com/Lions. We'll have all your sad post-game coverage for you. So give us some love. We're heading back tomorrow. The Lions are on the short week because the NFL hates everything. So next Saturday night in Detroit against the Denver Broncos, and we'll see you there.